People in Scott and Rock Island counties can now text 911 to reach first responders. Maddie Franz shows us how to use text to 911 and the different types of emergencies where it could be helpful.
Everyone knows to call 911 in an emergency, but there are some situations where calling isn't an option. Thanks to a new service, there's a different way to contact first responders in the Quad Cities.
911, what's the address of the emergency? Just finished.
For the past week, dispatchers at the Scott Emergency Communications Center have been fielding calls and text messages. They've sent and received more than 70 texts since the system launched last Tuesday. All you have to do is send a message, and a dispatcher will message back. Text to 911 is meant for situations where making a call could put someone in danger.
If there might be a domestic violence situation, or maybe there's some peer pressure where you don't really want anyone to know what you're doing.
Rock Island Police Chief Tim McLeod says the service is also useful for people who are deaf or hearing impaired. The city has been using text to 911 for about 10 years as part of a pilot program.
Yeah, now that all the agencies in Rock Island County and Scott County are on board and have it all worked out.
With the full launch of the service, anyone in the Quad Cities can use it.
So we're going to just offer that opportunity for anyone to contact 911 no matter their circumstances.
However, McLeod says texting should never be your first choice. He says phone calls are the best way to contact first responders.
Dispatchers can interact directly with you, ask you questions. It's a lot faster. We can hear what's going on and understand, maybe even get some clues as to what's going on in the background.
Even if people don't text too often, he says it's an important part of their 911 services.
It's just one more way to get emergency care out to our citizens.
In Rock Island, Maddie Franz, WQAD News 8.
And McLeod says it's also harder for dispatchers to find someone's location if they're texting 911. If you accidentally send a text, let the dispatcher know by calling or sending another message.